Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Red Shirt Down, and today we're going to do something a little different. See, Wizards has recently released this thing called Pick 2 Draft. It's meant for a pod of like 4 players, so if you're unable to get a full pod, you can play with what you have. The main idea is to pick 2 cards out of every pack. That's it. That's the whole thing. So, what we're going to do today is I'm going to fire up Arena, and we're going to cut to Arena where we can see how it plays for the first time and kind of get a feel for it as we're going. Usually, when I'm doing one of these instructional videos, I've played the format at least a few times, so I can give you kind of tips and tricks and kind of what works, what doesn't. Well, in this case, I'm going in completely blind. So we're going to fire up Arena, and we're going to see how Pick 2 Draft works today. While I believe it was made as a band-aid from increasing the set size for Spider-Man, I'll give it a fair shake with the introduction in this week's Midweek Magic event. The event description mentions that it's a bot draft, but I've seen it confirmed online to be a full player pod. This should give us a good approximation for what the format will play like. I do have limited experience drafting foundations, so I'm just looking to build something solid and playable. I noticed mid-pack 1 that red was being cut hard, likely by my opponent passing from the right. I knew that if I was ever going to build an Izzet Spellslinger deck, I'd have to cut hard in pack 2. So, pack 2 comes and I have my plan. Cut red hard, and hopefully wheel some solid blue cards. It worked out well. Someone else at the table was obviously in blue, but there was probably only 2 of us. Up to pack 3 to finish the deck. Nothing really memorable happened in pack 3. I was able to shore up some of my deck's weaknesses, and I think I ended up with a really strong deck. Much better than I thought it'd be mid-pack 1, when I was feeling a bit listless. Outside of the specific deck I drafted, I've got a couple of notes on the format. It's fast and fun. The draft never felt sluggish, and picking 2 cards from every pack frequently took up my whole timer. Signal reading couldn't have been easier. I'm not too bad at reading a draft, but this format genuinely felt like it was screaming at me. I think that it may be a good entry point for people who are draft curious, especially your commander pod. It takes a whole lot of the pressure off making the right decisions. The decks are very strong. In the few games I did play, the decks I was playing against felt as cohesive as mine. I think that they're much stronger than the format they come from. That logically makes sense. It's just not something I was expecting. Would I replace my current favorite 4-player draft format with this? Not likely. As mentioned, the Foundation decks were already more powerful than they should be. Done in a more curated environment, I don't think it'll give you an accurate representation of your cube's power. But it does have a place. If you and your friends want to throw haymakers all night, this takes way less setup than rotisserie drafting. If you're drafting with a player who's new to Limited, this may help level the playing field. Likewise, if you're bringing someone new into your established play group, Pick 2 will help show off the synergy much more than 5 packs of 9 ever would. I think WotC accidentally stumbled into a great way to draft. I'm looking forward to playing more of it, both on Arena and in person. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? Whether you played in this event or have tried it out at home, I'd love to hear your experiences. Let's start a discussion in the community about some of the favorite ways to play with a small amount of drafters. That's it for me today. Curious about how the deck ended up? I think I'd like to start a gameplay channel at some point, So if you'd like to see limited or cube drafting on Arena, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.